This is the TM Master Cup Series, here for race 8 of 14 in Southern Illinois. The Clutch Pole Award goes to James Lombardi in car number 55. Lombardi won his first pole of the season and is the first good thing that's happened to him all year. However, Alexis Rainsford took the lead away before Lombardi could lead a lap, and then the caution came out on lap 4. An already dismal streak of races for Tom Delgado just got worse. Paul Lyons turns Kurt Pliskin into him. He goes up into James Dalton. Dalton goes over the wall. James Lombardi gets some air. He's going to get hit by Eric Jackson right there. Scott Stoyler also involved. On the restart, Matt Taylor was the race leader, leading Stephanie McGlynn, Joel Rodriguez, and then Alexis Rainsford. You're going to see a 3-wide battle almost ensues behind Matt Taylor, but Alexis Rainsford passes him on the inside to take the lead. Then Ryan Noraki and Joel Rodriguez going 3-wide into the third turn, causing the 98 car to go into the wall. Fast lane on this track is around the top. Alan Hodges, who had been looking for some luck this season, got some when he took the lead early on in the race away from Noraki and Rodriguez. Caution 2 on lap 11. Okay, Lauren Roth, Tom Wetmore get together, and then Rachel Rainsford turns the 39 car around in front of traffic. No cars go behind the wall, there's very minimal damage done. Rodriguez takes the lead away from Hodges on the restart, and then Ryan Noraki emerges as a player, as does Tony Durbin and Leonid Roderick. The third caution of the race is on lap 26. Jerry Luther gets upset with Lewis Kingston, turns the 84 car into the wall, and collects Ross Peterson in the 47. No cars go behind the wall. Joel Rodriguez gets a big lead on the restart over Leonid Roderick and Anthony Evans. Alexis Rainsford, as you see in the background, makes it 3-wide in the backstretch. Caution 4, lap 35. This would be one of the stranger incidents of the day when Danny Savin gets turned around by Alan Hodges. The 91 car goes up the wall and actually gets stuck on the guardrails. They have to take it down with a crowbar. Anthony Evans, in the meantime, takes over the lead, and then Ryan Noraki passes him on the restart. Two cars quickly growing in Ryan Noraki's rearview mirror were Leonid Roderick and Matt Taylor. Within a couple of laps, both cars had passed him with Danny Savin in third. Caution 5 on lap 47. Lewis Kingston is still upset over an earlier incident. He runs over Rachel Rainsford into Justin Brooks and Ross Peterson. Justin Brooks would go behind the wall. On the restart, Drew Eisenman led with no hood on that race car, interestingly enough. Leonid Roderick and Kevin Colley, though, blasted right by him within one lap. Rachel Rainsford was upset with Lewis Kingston and turned him around in the front stretch. No caution flew, to the great displeasure of the 84 team. In the meantime, Kevin Colley in the 20 car was pulling away with the lead until the caution flew on lap 54. Johnny Ada turns Palmer Stiles into the inside wall, however the 34 car is able to keep going without a problem. On the restart, Curtis Darcy in the number 8 car loses an engine. He would have to take the number 8 car to the garage and finish 31st. Joseph Howard in the meantime took the lead away from Kevin Colley. Danny Saub in the 91 went a lap down under the caution. Caution 7 on lap 60. Matt Smith turns Alexis Rainsford in the 98 car into the pits. This could be considered dangerous, however no penalty is expected. Ryan Araki took the lead on the restart with Paul Lyons as teammate in second with Matt Taylor in third. Caution 8 on lap 68. Brian Hearn checks Alan Hodges into the outside wall, collects Johnny Ada, Drew Eisman, Jerry Luther, Manny Brown involved. The points leader, the 27 car. Heavy damage, Manny Brown would go behind the wall and out of the race. Lauren Roth challenged Scott Bates for the lead on the restart, but again, very little time for green flag racing, as Tony Durbin and Julian Nosova were skirmishing on the track, with the result being the 1 car spinning out. Caution would fly and the fans were not too happy with Nosova's actions. Scott Bates led in the restart, but this time he didn't give Lauren Roth an opportunity to challenge him for the lead. Caution 10 on lap 80. Matt Smith bounces off the outside wall into Todd Bell and Damian Snyder. The 48 car of Todd Bell is the only car to go behind the wall for this incident. On the restart, Scott Bates was challenged for the lead by Leonid Roderick. Roderick eventually took it with Tyrone Stanley rounding out the top 3. Caution 11 on lap 84. Matt Smith continues to cause trouble for other drivers when he runs over Kurt Pliskin and Julian Nosova in the backstretch, almost collecting Drew Eisenman. In the meantime, though, Eisenman had to worry about Damian Snyder, who was not happy with him and ran over the 33 car under caution. TM Master Cup officials parked the 22 car for the remainder of the day. On the restart, Scott Bates lost the lead to Leonid Roderick. This looked very similar to the last restart, only this time Tyrone Stanley took second place. Caution 12, lap 104. Lauren Roth and Palmer Styles get together with the 39 car sent spinning into the pits. Roth was not incensed by this accident. He believed it was a racing incident. Leonid Roderick led in the restart and the field quickly caught him. Joel Rodriguez took the lead with Paul Lyons and then Tom Wetmore rounding out the top 4. Ryan Araki sitting in the 5th position. Caution number 13, however, came on lap 118. Johnny Ada gets into the back of Kurt Pliskin, causing a wreck on the front stretch. Lauren Roth, the 39 car, gets taken out from this incident. Matt Smith hard into the side of Johnny Ada. Alan Hodge is also involved. 3 wide in the restart with Paul Lyons leading the field. Joel Rodriguez would win this battle. Tyrone Stanley then passes Leonid Roderick and Rodriguez to take over. The last caution comes on lap 135. Kevin Colley goes down into Leonid Roderick, you're going to see right there. He goes up into Joel Rodriguez, sends both cars into the wall. The 20 car would be taken out of contention to win this race after this incident. On the restart, Leonid Roderick and Joel Rodriguez are battling side by side. However, some tire rub from the incident forced the 86 car back into the rest of the field, giving Leonid Roderick a big advantage. Ryan Hearn and Tyrone Stanley's cars were starting to come alive towards the end of the race. However, it would appear to be obvious that the 23 car was the only car that could run with Leonid Roderick. With just 2 laps to go, Tyrone Stanley made the pass on the inside to take the lead away from Leonid Roderick, and he never looked back. Tyrone Stanley cruised on to his 2nd career TM Master Cup Series victory and 1st of the season. Roderick finished 2nd to Stanley, Joel Rodriguez in 3rd, Tom Wetmore and Ryan Hearn, 2 drivers scoring their career best finishes. Marcus Leonard is on a tear lately. This 02 car has been posting some very strong finishes. Danny Savin to 7th. Tony Durbin, Ryan Naraki, and Paul Lyons, 3 of the National Racing cars, rounding out the top 10. The only one of the National Racing cars not in the top 10 was Curtis Darcy, who had his engine expire on him earlier on in the race. And here's the top 10 in points. Leonid Roderick takes over the points lead after Manny Brown crashed earlier in the race. Palmer Styles to 3rd. Tony Durbin and Ryan Naraki up to 4th and 5th. Scott Bates in 6th. Alexis Rainsford continuing to impress, hanging around in 7th. Lewis Kingston drops to 9th. Ryan Hearn is up into the top 10. And then Cyrus Laterza in 10th. And here's 11 through 20. We've got a 3-way tie between Dalton, Rodriguez, and Evans. And then we got another tie between Ross Peterson and Matt Taylor. Danny Savin jumps into the top 20 for the first time this season. Eric Jackson in 19th, and then Johnny Ada sits in 20th. 100 points out of leader Leonid Roderick. That's all for this week in the TM Master Cup Series. I'll see you next time.